Hi, this is Eric Martin with BoardGameGeek. I'm here with David Yetzi and Sean Stankovic from Flat Out Games looking at a prototype of Calico by designer Kevin Rust. And we have a board laid out in front of us. We each have our own board. And what are we doing on this board?
So Calico is a competitive 1 to 4 player game about making quilts to attract cats to them.
Okay.
And sew buttons on as well.
Okay.
So on your turns are very simple.
Yes.
You take a tile from your hand.
Okay. And you're always going to have a hand of 2 tiles?
You're going to have a hand of 2 tiles.
Okay.
You play one of them to the board. So for example, I could play this one here. You can play it anywhere on the board. And then you draft a new tile from the market. So let's say I want this one.
And then turn up another one.
Then turn up another one. Refills immediately, and then it would pass.
Okay.
The goal of the game, what you're trying to do with that simple turn, is you're trying to score points. The person with the most points at the end wins. You can score points in one of 3 different ways. One of them, we just successfully did. Whenever you complete a group of 3 or more of the same color, you sew a little button on.
Okay.
Each button is worth 3 points at the end of the game, and if you get all the buttons, there's even more scoring.
So if you add to it, if I took this tile out of Sean's hand and put that there to make 6, do I get another button for adding to it? You need separate groups across the board.
Yep,
okay.
Absolutely.
So plan ahead when building there.
Yep.
Okay.
You're a pro already.
I've played a few games.
So the second way you can score points is by attracting a cat to your quilt.
Okay.
So cats are picky, as you might know, and they want to lay on very particular patterns.
Okay.
So Ginger here, for example, Ginger wants to lay on either of these 2 patterns. So let's say I place this tile here. This pattern has attracted Ginger to my quilt.
Okay.
At the end of the game, all Ginger are worth 3.
Okay.
Larger cats want larger patterns, and they give you more points for doing so.
Okay, so at least 4 tiles in either of those patterns.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. All right.
The other unique thing about the cats is that there are going to be at least 12 cats in the game, so these are pretty modular. There's different types of spatial patterns that the cats might want in specific, so you can really kind of tune the gameplay experience to whatever type of challenge that you want to have for the puzzle. The third way that you score points is each player is going to have a unique set of quilt pattern challenges and goals.
Okay.
So each of these, you can see the 3 different scoring hexes in the middle. They care about the 6 hexes that surround them. And so, for instance, this one right here wants to have 6 different either colors or patterns surrounding them.
Okay. Or both.
Or both, exactly. So here's a good example. If I were to place this tile down, I would now have one of each of the 6 different colors and one of each of the 6 different patterns. Therefore, if I had one or the other, I'd get 10 points, but because I managed to do it, I'd get a total of 15 points. So that's the kind of third way that you score points.
Okay, and working as well with 3 pair, 2 3 of a kind, 4 and 2, etc.
And for new players that want less of a challenge, these can be flipped over. If you just want to play simple, connect 3, play with your kids, play with new gamers, you can take less of a challenge. So new gamers love it because it's very easy. You place a tile and that's your turn.
Okay.
Gamers love it because it can be pretty crunchy with your decision making.
And the solitaire challenge?
Solitaire challenge is basically like a conveyor belt mechanic where I'm going to draw any tile from the market of tiles, and then the one furthest from the pile is going to go away, and 2 new tiles are going to come out. So effectively simulating a 2-player experience, so you can kind of try to get the highest score that you can.
Okay. All right. Plans for release date?
We're planning to launch it to Kickstarter this fall.
Okay.
And art is by Beth Sobel, which it would be a crime not to mention because it's absolutely beautiful. She's been wonderful to work with, and we're really excited.
Okay, and so probably out mid-2020?
Yes.
That's the plan. All right, thank you very much for the overview of Calico.